Today's Business Journal Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Mike Moliterno. Welcome to the TGIF Report. Now, most days we stay pretty busy here around the Business Journal. Dude, there's no way that Liar Liar is a classic movie.
It is a classic Jim Carrey movie. There's a difference.
Jim Carrey has made at least 10 movies that are better than that.
Name them.
Man on the Moon, Ace Ventura 1, Ace Ventura 2.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You're fired. But this week was especially hectic, although silver lining. That's because a lot of good news happened. We'll start off with yesterday's news from Lordstown Motors. The company invited the press into the former GM Lordstown plant, where it plans to bring the first electric pickup truck in the U.S. to market.
If we do it right, I think we have the opportunity to really make this a hub.
CEO Steve Burns said the company hopes to employ as many as 5,000 once the plant is at full capacity.
We've stated that 400 jobs to start, but I've also stated we didn't buy a big plant like this to have just 400 folks in there.
You can hear more in the 3 Minutes With interview on our website. Now, while that was going on, the city of Youngstown was playing host to the NFL, which was in town to host the NFL Helmet Challenge, a $3 million contest seeking to develop safer helmets through additive manufacturing and advanced technologies. The event was co-hosted by America Makes.
Additive manufacturing brings into dimension for customization. We've seen that helmets can be tailored to the shape and fit of an individual player.
If we were sitting here in 2025 and you were looking at the players and the helmets you're wearing on field, I think they're going to look very different than the ones that you see today.
And while that was going on, the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition was celebrating the graduation of its first 2 group-sponsored machinist apprentices.
This is a little milestone in my life, just get to my journeyman's card so I can improve more throughout my trade.
All of those stories can be found under the News tab at businessjournaldaily.com. Now, as we wind down 2019, naturally thoughts turn to what's ahead in 2020, and good news, a senior vice president with First National Bank says the fundamentals of the economy look good.
Especially when you're talking about the consumer.
Chris Kwiklinski spoke Wednesday at the Youngstown Warren Regional Chamber's Economic Forecast Breakfast.
Median household income is still rising. And as I mentioned during the speech, that typically correlates with a pretty good stock market, and it typically correlates with good economic growth.
And shortly after that happened, Youngstown State University announced that it is partnering with IBM to launch the YSU IT Workforce Accelerator.
With more than 700,000 unfilled technology positions in the U.S. alone, closing the skill gaps is critical.
And with all that, we still didn't mention the Technology Takes the Wheel seminar that focused on the impact of autonomous vehicles, or the new Veterans Affairs Clinic that's set to open around this time next year. That is a ton of news. To make sure that you don't miss out on any of it, you can sign up for our free daily emails by clicking subscribe under the Contact Us tab at businessjournaldaily.com. That is all for this week's TGIF Report. I'm Mike Moliterno. See you next Friday.
717 Credit Union, a community-minded partner to help you succeed. Business loans, business checking, and business money market and certificates. 717 Credit Union. We're a local business too.